And now, your first alert weather.
Yeah, a cool and somewhat cloudy Friday for most of us. We've been stuck with some of those dark clouds this afternoon over Idaho Falls and the surrounding Snake River Plain, but still managing at times to work in a little bit of some blue sky. And the further west you head, the sunnier it gets. But we expect to see more clouds rolling in from the west as we get into your Saturday, as we have a system that's currently just in the neighborhood, and that could affect our viewing tomorrow morning for the eclipse. But let's talk about the chilly temperatures first tonight with a frost advisory that's been issued by the National Weather Service. And even if you don't live in the main growing zone of the Snake River Plain, you will see cold temperatures tonight in those mid to lower 30s as we get to about 3 to 9 a.m. Saturday, just to get the day started. Speaking of tomorrow morning, that's when the eclipse happens. 9:09, that's the start time. We'll hit our peak around 10:40, and then the eclipse ends at around 11:50 tomorrow. We are again in that 70 to 80% range of coverage. We're not going to be in the path of totality. That's more towards Elko and southern Utah, but we're going to be looking to maybe get a decent show. However, Mother Nature has other plans because she's pulling in some clouds tomorrow. We're starting to see those clouds already tonight, and it's stemming from this area of low pressure that's currently off the Canadian coastline. We have some rain along the west coast. Now, we're not looking for rain in the forecast this weekend, but we're getting the clouds. And that's going to be not the best viewing weather. A lot of this is going to be mid to high level clouds. And normally we wouldn't even be talking about that. But again, the clouds could be obscuring that eclipse viewing just a bit here for tomorrow. So you've been warned. High pressure is going to be with us here across the southern tier of the United States. That high is actually shrinking a bit for Saturday, keeping our temperature still in the 50s and 60s tomorrow. But then we get a stronger little bump of high pressure working in for Sunday and Monday, and that's going to warm us back into the 60s and 70s. Chance of wet weather arriving Tuesday, but not a big storm. As we head into the Vipercast, I'll show you the clouds and fog coming in tonight. Chance for a bit of some wet weather in portions of central Idaho from that low cloud cover. And then we'll see partly cloudy skies for Saturday afternoon. So after the eclipse, it's looking to be pretty nice here with temperatures in the low 60s. Warmer temperatures on Sunday with a few passing clouds, but we expect to see just really nice weather as we head into Sunday. It's going to be a bit cooler than compared to last weekend, that's for certain. We have the Tuesday system that's going to wrap in here from the northwest, and we will see a few showers in the neighborhood for Tuesday, but the biggest thing with Tuesday storm, I'm looking at a lot of wind. So the frost advisory is in place for tomorrow. Chance of overnight morning fog and highs in the 60s this weekend with some 50s in the higher elevations like Afton there at 58. We got 62 for Montpelier, 63 in Preston with highs in Rexburg at 61. Mid 50s towards Driggs, mid to upper 50s in Jackson with the lower 60s in Swan Valley, 54 in Island Park for the high. Jackson's 8-day numbers here into the upper 50s for Saturday, lower 60s for Sunday, and then we're scaling back on those temperatures with gusty winds by Tuesday. As we roll into Rexburg, temperatures taking a bit of a hit for next week as well, but we're peaking into the upper 60s for Monday afternoon with partly cloudy skies. Central Idaho, we should get to about 66 for Salmon, 58 in Mackay with 58 in Ketchum with lows back to the 20s and 30s tonight. Here's your Salmon 8-day outlook. Numbers are climbing to the low 70s for Sunday. Then we're into the mid 70s for Monday. A couple storm clouds will try to roll in on Tuesday. I don't see a lot of wet weather for Tuesday of next week, just some wind. 63 for Blackfoot, 66 in Pocatello tomorrow, and we're the lower 60s for Idaho Falls and Rigby with the Blackfoot 8-day showing us highs close to 71 for Monday afternoon with partly cloudy skies. Mid 60s for Tuesday, and the wind with us there for Tuesday and Wednesday with lows also starting to get back down to the 30s for next week again. Pocatello highs at 71 for Sunday, 74 for Monday, and we have partly cloudy skies for Tuesday with a high of 66 and the winds increasing. More wind for Wednesday to get us through next week. Then we go to Idaho Falls. Temperatures here, low 60s for Saturday, under mostly cloudy skies for the morning and midday, and we're in the upper 60s for Sunday with the lower 70s for Monday. We're going to crank up those winds for Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, a system that's going to roll in out of the northwest, putting down some moisture, but I don't see a lot of wet weather for next week. Looks like we just get more wind and a slight dip in those temps. But tonight, high school football, you're going to need a sweatshirt or a good jacket because it's going to get a little frosty out there towards the end of the game. Eric standing by live right now with a look at the game of the week.
The sun is back out here in Pocatello as we are getting set for our Sportsline game of the week between Madison